I spoke to a lot of local leaders, mayors, state senators who are very concerned about legalizing marijuana. How will the local law enforcement be trained? And they say, not in my backyard. They don't want pot shops popping up in their towns. Yeah. Will they have to be required?
Well, listen, there's a visceral reaction to this. And by the way, when I first thought about it, I had a visceral reaction to it. I got 4 kids, one of whom is here. They're 20, 18, 16, and 14. So this is not something you get too lightly. But again, come back to first principles. First and foremost, this is a social justice issue. We have the widest white, non-white gap of persons incarcerated in America. It's not the only reason, but a big reason is low-end drug crimes, and we have to face up to that. Secondly, as I've also said, thank God we're not going first. So we spend an enormous amount of time trying to study what went right and what didn't go right in places like Colorado, Nevada, Oregon, Washington, now California, and others. So we want to get this right. So to folks who are sort of saying, listen, I don't want this thing to be done improperly, neither do I, neither do we.
What do you say to them?
Thirdly, what's the choice? The choice is to decriminalize, is what a lot of people do. That leaves the industry in the hands of the bad guys, and it leaves our minors completely exposed. So if you've got that driving social justice compelling argument, which we have, if you know that you can get at this as other states have, and hopefully we can learn from what they did right and didn't do right, you can regulate it, you can keep it out of the hands of minors. That's a pretty compelling rationale. And by the way, on top of all that, we think we can raise some revenues, which is the very last reason.